Hey, everyone. I'm Darren.
And I'm Max.
And we are the
Froze Bros.
Bros.
How was
we
that?
got bros. We got bros right that time because I left a huge break in between Frozen Bros.
See, and now you're pulling your own weight. It's not always on me, my friend. Takes two to tango.
That's right. To tango. And we are the world's #1 comedy podcast about frozen food and tangoing.
You heard that right.
Mm-hmm.
Do you tango? Have you tangoed?
Tangoed. I've maybe tangoed, but not tangoed.
All right.
No, I haven't tangoed. Have you?
No, I've tried a... Wait, have I? I've tried a salsa.
Maybe I've done that in some, I don't know. Lincoln Center used to have outdoor dance lessons in the summer just for fun. People could go. So I might have tried a couple of things there.
Great.
My wife and I went before we were married to learn how to foxtrot.
Is that what you danced? Is that how you, did you go, was it Arthur Miller?
No, we just went to the free outdoor event at Lincoln Center.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, we've got tango and salsa on the brain because today we are reviewing José Olé mini tacos and taquitos.
Mini tacos and taquitos, which is
two
really
for
the
one.
same. It's really the same thing because taquito means little taco.
I was thinking that, but ironically, the taquitos are bigger than the mini tacos.
True, they are. We'll get into that later, but
definitely.
Yeah.
We should also clarify our backgrounds. Usually there's a little more coordination with the backgrounds that we choose. For today, I've chosen the Plaza de España because just in the name, Olé is more from Spain with bullfighting. But Darren has chosen, what is that?
What?
Don't recognize
that. I'm at the Alamo.
Oh,
did you forget, Max? You don't
I
remember
must have.
You don't remember the Alamo?
It must have just slipped my mind.
What kind of American are you?
A bad one, apparently.
So you think these are Spanish?
I don't know because even again we'll talk about it later, but it's a little ambiguous. I went more with the name.
Olé. Okay, yeah. Where is that Plaza de España? Plaza de España.
Ooh, well, by your pronunciation there, I'm going to guess in Barcelona.
I don't think so.
Damn. Or is it Madrid?
I'm trying to find out if there is more than one. I don't recognize that as Madrid. I've been in Madrid. That could be Sevilla.
Oh, where the barber is.
Yes, yeah. So you can get a haircut while you're there.
Perfect. I need one.
No, I shouldn't have to do this research for you, but I don't think that's in Madrid.
Well, I literally Googled España and chose one of the first pictures.
Okay.
There's a roundabout there. Does that help? I'm in front of a roundabout.
I'm looking at pictures of various... No. Nope, not sure where this is. Wait, there is a Plaza de España in Guam.
Oh, shit. Is that where this is? Oh, no.
You could be way off. I don't know that it's that one, though. Let me check. No, it's not. It's not Guam. Guam's not that big. I feel confident you're somewhere in Spain.
I would say, too. I'm not totally familiar with the terrain, but this looks like Spain. If I had to guess.
It looks European.
Sure.
Yeah. I'll do some research on that later.
Great.
Maybe, so what you been eating, Max? What's in the freezer? Anything exciting?
Great question. I still have Babigo mini wonton pot stickers in there. Let me tell you, I had them again the other night, and they're divine. They're so great.
Those are excellent. I haven't gone back to mine yet, but I've still got some of the wontons, the pot stickers. They make a delicious meal. It's quick and easy. And I don't remember the name for those in Korean anymore.
Mandu.
Mandu. Yes.
Yeah.
Mandu.
So that's in my freezer, and unfortunately, today I finally threw away my Margaritaville shrimp.
You threw it away.
With all of the news going around about the radioactivity, I just felt like it was the safest thing to do.
Yeah.
Safest for me.
I'm sure that Jimmy Buffett is fine.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? We were talking a couple of weeks ago whether there was any other celebrity who'd put his name on his or her name or their name.
Oh yeah,
on
and
Jimmy Buffett was one, but his picture's not on those. I don't think
his picture's not on one.
No.
Is it?
It's
no.
I don't think so.
I'm glad we were able to find another one for this week with José Olé. So we can definitely get into him later. In terms of what else I've been eating, nothing really like just the pot stickers. Frozen veggies came in clutch with that too. I use frozen like stir fry, little mix.
Nice. Yeah.
Was great. Other than that, that's really it. Trying to keep it simple these days.
Now that we're recording more often, I am not eating as much between. Well, I'm eating every day, obviously, but not as much frozen food. But I did pick up a frozen package of Trio Berry Bliss. Blackberries, blueberries, and red raspberries to throw into smoothies. And this was from Target, I think. The Good and Gather brand. I think that's Target.
How are they?
Pretty good. I've made one smoothie with them so far. It is hard to find a mix that doesn't include strawberries.
Do you not like strawberries?
Strawberries make me break out for some reason.
Oh, that's right. I knew that.
More so than any other food. Not that many foods do it, but strawberries for some reason.
Diagnosed with strawberry allergy, or is this just like a lifetime observation thing?
It's a self-observation. Yeah. And
self-diagnosis.
It's mostly with fresh strawberries anyway, and a bunch of them. But these would be real strawberries in most of these frozen mixes. I don't know if they would. Things like strawberry flavor in some where it's fake.
Yeah.
Yeah. That probably wouldn't bother me much.
I think there's another nutritionist trying to get on our podcast.
Really? I don't think I'm going to be able to get that one.
Oh no, my cat might be on it.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, if he has anything, or if they have anything to say, I will certainly give them the microphone.
Sounds good.
But yeah, pretty light on the what we've been eating. Again, I think Darren said it right with recording so often in between.
I did pick up something yesterday while I was out looking for tacos and taquitos. A Friday's spinach and artichoke cheese dip, which I have not yet tried.
I love those.
Do you? I haven't had this in a long time, but I like this too.
As a kid, that was on the list of like, if we were having like, I put party in quotes, but like when we were kids, like be like, oh, we're going to on Saturday night, like let's get potato skins and mozzarella sticks and the spinach and artichoke dip from TGI Fridays. So, and I love spinach and artichoke dip. Yeah,
I do too. I don't know how long it's been since I've had this one or if I've ever had this Frozen Fridays brand, but
it's a shame that one was skipped for the Munchie Madness.
We can do another Munchie Madness next year.
Sure.
We can find more stuff. We probably went overboard with that. Yeah. We did 6 or 7 things last time. Maybe 3 or 4 would be enough.
Next year, we should actually commit and get stoned for it.
I'm down.
Okay. And I said that as someone who doesn't do that anymore. But I'm saying for the episode, we should. Because then that food might go down a little easier,
True. Yeah. I'll try to be ready for pictures.
Sorry, that's my oven going off.
Okay,
I'm back.
Okay, I have identified your background. And
Great.
It actually is Barcelona.
I was right.
You were right.
Hell yeah.
The website you got that from actually does say complete guide to Barcelona. So you just didn't read.
Nope, didn't. Sorry. Actually, not sorry for it.
Okay. We've got some news. I don't know. We're gonna have to cut something in between there and go back. I don't remember the last thing you were saying.
I'm leaving all of this in, Darren. It's all staying in.
There's going to be a lot of quiet there. Maybe it'll cut that pause. And I hope I wasn't doing anything improper while you were away and I was on camera without even realizing it.
Oh, I hope so. I hope you weren't either.
I didn't stand up, so it can't be that bad.
Oh.
But going back to those strawberries, I got some news of something I saw. Actually, somebody sent this to me.
Who sent it to you?
Mike sent it to me. I let him have his phone in the deep freeze this time. He's semi-conscious with a phone. So,
okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Stranger Things. You know the show Stranger Things, right?
Yes,
on the HBO or the HBO Max or just Max. I don't know what they're calling it now.
It's on Netflix.
It is?
Yeah.
Seriously? Okay.
It's a Netflix show. Right. I think I watched the first 2 seasons and then all of a sudden I blinked and they were like, season 5 is coming out in November. And I was like, season 5? Good Lord.
I maybe watched all of the first season and some of the second. Somewhere in season 1 or 2, I just lost interest and stopped watching.
Yeah.
So, but they are doing a huge tie-in with a bunch of foods, including Eggo waffles. We've done waffles once on this podcast, and I'm not allowed to speak about that anymore.
Easy.
But they're making strawberry waffles. These are pink waffles. Probably not real I don't know. I don't know if they're real strawberries or not. I won't comment on what Eggo and Stranger Things have done. Just in time for the 5th and final season. So yeah. Inspired by Netflix's Stranger Things. Netflix.
There you go.
Yep, right there.
There it is.
Are there waffles in the show? Is that?
Yes, so you mentioned the pizza. The Stranger Things pizza.
They're making pizzas too.
I don't recall pizza being that big of a thing in Stranger Things. I mean, pizza is pizza, so if there's pizza in one episode or some of it takes place in a pizzeria, I could see that. Again, don't know, haven't seen much of it.
Yeah.
But I know Eggo waffles are a pretty big plot point in season 1.
Oh, I don't even remember that.
Yeah. So. Yeah. They're the favorite food of 11.
Okay.
And so at the end of season 1, spoilers, the cop, Hopper, leaves some Eggo waffles out and she takes them or something.
Yeah, I think people have had enough time to watch season 1 if they want, but I don't think you gave too much away either. It is always good to say spoilers, though. I spoiled Bambi once in an episode.
Oh.
Like 80 years after them. So there are also Stranger Things Chips Ahoy, not a frozen food. Doritos. Those look interesting. That I might try. The strawberry waffles. Doritos. 2 flavors in 1 bag concept.
Ooh.
Cool Ranch and Stranger Pizza.
Okay, so pizza must be important to the show somehow.
Yeah.
I encourage our listeners to write in and let us know.
Let us know if you watch this, yeah.
Yeah, how pizza plays into Stranger Things, because we're out of the loop.
There are fruit roll-ups, Gushers, fruit by the foot.
Which actually, if I could stop you for a second, listeners, let us know. Darren mentioned doing frozen fruit by the foot. I mentioned frozen Gushers, which I think would be interesting to try. So write in and let us know what we should try between those 2 things.
Yeah, I'm afraid the Gushers might break our teeth.
The fruit by the foot could break our teeth.
I don't know how much that, it depends how much that freezes. It might go stiff. You don't know.
I'm sure it'll freeze better than the cotton candy. That was gross.
that was the worst thing.
Gross.
That was the worst thing we've eaten frozen, I think.
It wasn't even frozen. We should have redacted that from the episode because we technically ate something that wasn't frozen.
It was in the freezer. We put it in the freezer, so it was an experiment. Yeah. There's another frozen food here from the Stranger Things. Totino's Hellfire Club pizza rolls.
Are they spicy?
Spicy pepperoni and spicy cheese.
Ooh.
I think Hellfire is something that Totino's does. I don't think that's a Stranger Things term. It might be. I don't know.
No idea.
Dig and dips. This is not something I've heard of. A fun dip with a vanilla dipping stick, like dip stick. Yeah. What do you call it? What were those called?
It was Fun Dip.
Fun Dip. Yeah. Cake bites.
This is boring. None of this stuff is frozen.
No. But one thing that sounds perhaps the oddest. Stranger Things, Hellfire. So maybe Hellfire is a Stranger Things term. Stranger Things, Hellfire, Baby Bell cheese. The cheese in the little wax wheel. And this one is vegan. It's a non-dairy cheese.
What?
Which does sound like hell. It does. And apparently bold and spicy. So I
really don't. This is a bit of a tangent, but I really don't understand vegan cheese. What is in it?
I don't know.
My oven's going off. Hold on.
Okay. I'll listeners, I'm going to look up what vegan cheese is made from. What is vegan cheese made from? Searching. Plant-based ingredients. No shit, Sherlock, right? Vegan cheese is made from a variety of plant-based ingredients that are used to replicate the texture, flavor, and melting properties of dairy cheese. Nuts and seeds, soy, coconut, starches, flours, legumes, vegetables, flavor and texture enhanced with nutritional yeast, vegetable oils, acidic ingredients like lemon juice or apple cider vinegar, fermented using vegan cultures, spices, seasonings such as garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, and herbs to achieve specific flavor profiles such as cheddar or mozzarella. This makes it sound worse.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard any of that.
I heard all of it. Okay. It sounds gross.
Yeah. Sorry, vegans. I know you probably like a good... vegans like... pizza too. They can replicate crusts a little bit more with cauliflower and other types of crusts.
But vegans can eat crust. Vegans can eat bread.
True. Yeah.
Unless they consider yeast is technically a living thing.
You're gonna cut out a lot of things if
I know.
You get that in the vegan side.
Where do you draw the line?
Wait. So why aren't they eating the crust? Because it's just flour, water, salt, right?
And yeast, yes. Sometimes, no. In a pizza crust, you wouldn't add milk. There are some breads you might add milk to, but
or egg breads and such, egg bagels, and things, but that's not this.
Nope. Vegans, right?
So those are okay. So those cauliflower crusts are more so for the gluten-free people.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I've had some good cauliflower crust pizza.
So I don't know if I've tried one. I might have.
They're decent.
Okay. But anyway, there must be some vegans who like pizza and want something that replicates that cheese pull on a pizza.
Yeah. Vegans write in and let us know what your favorite kind of pizza is. If you even eat pizza. If you don't eat pizza, let us know.
But if any of you are just like eating crackers and cheese or putting out like a block of vegan cheese and just carving some off and eating it, I want to know that too.
Yeah. Let us know. I would assume people who are vegan have had regular cheese before in their life. I can't imagine knowing what cheese tastes like. And I don't mean to knock people that are lactose intolerant that can't or shouldn't eat cheese.
Right,
but it seems really difficult to not eat cheese on purpose.
Cheese is good. Yeah. You can avoid it if you want to, I'm sure.
What kind of life is that? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's no way to live, guys. Come on.
It makes sandwiches better. But,
sandwiches.
Pastas.
Charcuterie.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Cheese.
Eggs. Cheese whiz. Can you imagine going your whole life without eating Cheese Whiz? Although, Cheese Whiz might be so processed that it's good for vegans to eat.
It's not. It could be.
Vegans, write in, vegans.
Is Cheese Whiz vegan?
Darren is asking Siri.
No, it's not. It's made
barely
from milk.
Food.
It's made from milk and whey. All right. We've exhausted the boring opening.
Yeah. We've insulted Spaniards by not recognizing their Plaza. We've insulted vegans. We've insulted fans of Stranger Things. I think we've just checked all of the boxes today.
Yeah.
As we often do.
And we're rarely apologetic.
But today I will say Darren is sorry.
Lo siento.
There it is.
I know a little more.
Now, how many Duolingo lessons did that take?
I have not finished the Duolingo Spanish course. It's much longer than the Italian one, but I use it more as a refresher because I did take a lot of Spanish in college.
Great.
Okay.
Cool.
So we can, if we want the whole podcast translated, I could work on that, but it will take me a while. I'm not as quick. I'm not as, definitely not, whatever that word is.
Fluent?
Fluent. Yeah. I'm not too good with the English lately either.
I took Spanish in high school, and I remember more than I remember more than I thought I did, because I started doing Duolingo again like about a year ago and fell off of it. But I remembered more than I thought I did or would, and I find that I'm better reading it. If I can see the words, I can suss out like what is being talked about to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Not exactly. Really specifically, but I can suss it out.
Yeah. And if you're hearing it, it depends where the speaker is from also.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I've been listening to Bad Bunny recently.
I can pick out a few words. Yeah.
I can too, but there's, like you said, there's a specific kind of a dialect, but also like a lot of slang too between countries.
Puerto Rican is difficult. Caribbean Spanish is difficult to understand. Spanish is not. Spain Spanish is easier. They slow down a little bit. And when I was there, one of the most important things to learn to know how to say is
El baño.
I was going to say, puedes hablar más despacio, por favor? Can you speak slower, please? And el baño. Yeah.
And with that, what you drinking there? What are you drinking?
Iced coffee.
Delish. Where's it from?
It's from Dunkin'.
Great.
Not my top choice, but when my wife is buying and asks if I want one, I always take it.
Because nothing pairs with mini tacos and taquitos than nice coffee from Dunkin' Donuts.
Iced coffee's tropical.
It is, and it's iced, so we can talk about it.
Yeah. Okay. It might be time for an annual pumpkin spice latte. I don't think I want to do that again. No. I tried that last year. I don't like the pumpkin spice flavor too much.
I like it in a coffee.
Nah.
I like it in a bread.
In a bread? Pumpkin spice bread?
Yeah, pumpkin. You ever had pumpkin bread?
Pumpkin bread. Okay, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably prefer pumpkin bread to pumpkin pie.
Me too.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get someone to make that for Thanksgiving.
That was just about a year ago, our pumpkin pie episode.
Yeah.
Almost.
Had almost of a challenge, as much of a challenge finding today's products, which we will come back to after a short break.
Sounds good.
All right. We'll be back.
And we're back.
We are back. Estamos aquí.
We are here. That works.
Yeah. So we're talking José Olé today.
Indeed. And you said you found some interesting facts about Mr. Olé?
Yeah. Do you know how old this brand is, Max?
I don't know, but if I had to guess, I would say it's probably newer.
Newer? Okay.
Like, I'll put it in like new. I would say maybe mid-90s.
I'm looking for my notes on this. I'm never prepared with this stuff. Okay, here we are.
Classic.
Mm-hmm. I suppose even if we knew earlier what we were going to eat, I would still fumble for the notes. I thought this was maybe older because I feel like I've just seen these around for so long. But José Olé was founded in 2000 as a brand specializing in frozen Mexican food. See?
Interesting.
It is. It says I noticed the box does say Mexican also. We're passionate about creating tempting Mexican-inspired foods.
Yeah.
So,
I know. It's just It's just
Mexico was inspired by Spain, so
that's true. That's true.
In a way. And
that's a really whitewashed way to put it.
And
fine.
And also by several other countries other peoples who preceded the Spaniards by thousands of years, tens of thousands of but I don't know if this is even real Mexican food. It's
I don't even know if it's real food, to be honest with you.
Little foreshadowing there. But
did you
there's Tex-Mex too, which is why I'm at the Alamo.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So
I'm glad we're
this is Americanized. It's Americanized. I'll just leave it at that.
There's everything we've eaten is American because there's nothing as American quite like frozen foods. Wait, how do I say that? Nothing is as American as frozen foods. There's a quite in there.
I don't know.
Why can't I speak?
It's like nobody doesn't like Sara Lee or something.
Yeah. So before we dive into the box, you said the company started in 2000.
Yeah.
And José Olé is who? Is he a famous? Is he a chef, or was he like a celebrity in a different way?
Max, I heard you say this earlier, and I wasn't sure I heard it right when we were talking about celebrities on. When I mentioned Jimmy Buffett and Dolly Parton and Paul Newman, you said we have another one. Max, you know José Olé is not real, right?
What do you mean?
There's no guy named José Olé. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there is.
But Darren,
but not.
What do you mean? His picture is on the box. His picture's on the box.
Yeah,
why would they put his picture on the box if he wasn't real?
But you've heard of logos and things, people that they put on boxes. Jose survived. I don't know, Max. I don't think this guy's real.
Let me just say this: Mrs. Smith is a real person. Marie Callender is a real person. Their pictures aren't on the box, and yet they're real people. Why would they put José Olé on the box if he wasn't real?
He's a logo? He's yeah.
So you're saying this is a character.
He's a character.
Like the fucking Trix Rabbit.
Like the Trix, yeah. Like the Trix Rabbit.
Well, you know what? I don't believe you. I believe José Olé is out there, and along with a nutritionist and vegans, I encourage José Olé to reach out to us and let us know you're out there. Let us know you're doing well.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe we get Jose to be a guest on here. I don't know.
That'd be great.
Maybe we're looking at the Mexican Paul Newman.
It's just actually, this, if you haven't guessed it, listeners, this is a bit because Darren said it would be funny if one of us thought José Olé was real.
You didn't want people to think you were really that dumb?
Well, I just didn't know how good of a job I was doing.
You're always good at playing dumb.
But it actually does make me curious why they chose a character like this. Because I guess it could be anything.
You want something even more shocking? This is owned by a Japanese company. Not originally, but a Japanese company purchased this brand in 2014.
From who? Where did it start? Follow the money.
See who previously owned this. José Olé was part of a collection of brands that changed hands multiple times. In April 2002, Tyson announced it had entered into an agreement to sell Food Brands America, which included José Olé, to Windsor Quality Food Company. And Tyson, of course, also owns Weaver.
Of course.
Before that, the brands had been part of Das Kussil Specialty Brands, which changed its name to Food Brands. Good call, Das Kussil. You sound like a medicine.
Yeah.
Ask your doctor whether Das Kussil is right for you. 2000, José Olé founded. Early 2000s, part of Food Brands America, Das Kussil, then owned by Tyson. 2002, sold to Windsor. 2014, Windsor was acquired by Ajinomoto for $800 million. Ajinomoto, Ajinomoto. I don't know if I'm putting the Spanish pronunciation on that. Maybe it's not aji in Japanese. Ajimoto. Probably.
I don't know.
Ajinomoto. Which means essence of taste. It is a very well-established and large Japanese company founded in 1909. So we're talking about a really old brand there. So anyway, that's the history of José Olé. Not a real person.
Not a real person. And not real Mexican food.
No.
Despite the claim on the box.
Yeah. They do say Mexican inspired.
Yeah, so let's start breaking down the box. So
we're looking at these mini tacos first.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. So
chicken and cheese.
Chicken and cheese mini tacos from José Olé. The background of the box is a bright, brilliant yellow. There's a little bit of a pattern in the on the yellow there. The tacos look pretty stuffed, do they not, in the picture?
They absolutely do, and I wonder where they got those tacos for the photo.
Yeah, I don't know. It does not, so it actually doesn't say that these have been enlarged to show texture, but I can assure you that they have been altered 100%.
Absolutely, they've been stuffed. And that is a ground chicken in there.
But it doesn't even look like chicken on the box, in the picture. It looks like beef.
It does, but I think it's probably because it's a ground chicken.
Yeah, I guess so.
And it's like a ground beef. This is chicken in tacos, often a shredded chicken, but that's not this. That's and we're gonna get to this later. I don't know if there was any chicken in there at all.
I don't. I'm not sure either.
I'm not sure there was anything in these taco shells.
We've also got a strange claim on the front that says "made with house baked tortillas."
Whose house?
I mean, whose house? And I also hope that the entire taco was made in the same place. You know what I mean? Not just the tortillas were baked in one place and then the filling was made somewhere else.
Yeah.
Made with real cheddar cheese too. Another bold claim.
I thought that they couldn't even say things like house-made or homemade unless it was truly in somebody's home or house. Maybe they're not as strict with the word house. I don't know what they're even trying to tell us with that. It doesn't impress me.
Nope.
Just make it good. I don't care where it was made.
Yeah. Damn, Darren coming in hot for these.
And they're emphasizing that protein per serving also. 6 grams of protein per serving.
Which isn't that, 6 grams of protein is not that much.
Serving size is 5 pieces. Yeah, it takes you 5 of these to get 6 grams of protein.
Yeah, and by the way, continuing on to one of the sides with the nutrition facts. Wait, those are taquitos. Hold on. There's, I believe, 220 calories in 5 of these mini tacos.
Yes.
That is just shocking to me.
In 5, these were pretty small. Yeah.
And again, there was almost nothing inside. We're not there yet, but I'm just saying it's insane.
These are so small. I think I could maybe eat 50 of them in an hour.
You think so? I would definitely advise against doing that. For sure, I would not do that. I struggled getting the 5 that I made.
I think I had 3. I made them mostly in an air fryer. I put 1 of each into the microwave to see how nasty that would be. And they did not disappoint.
Yeah, no. Speaking of these nutrition facts, you've got your usual suspects here. The sodium isn't terrible, 370 milligrams for 16% your daily value. The ingredients down here, Darren, why don't you read us for the filling what that first ingredient is?
Oh, God, Max. I know I'm going to laugh when I try to say this word.
Go ahead.
Mechanically separated chicken. What is that? What is that?
Okay, so what I imagine is I would think that it means they just throw the chicken into like a drum and it shreds it up. I don't know. I don't know what that could possibly mean. But it's concerning when the first word, because we've mentioned it before, usually the first words in the ingredients list are the most important, right? Because they use the most of that first ingredient in whatever you're eating. And the fact that the first word in this ingredients list is mechanically, that doesn't make me feel good.
Mechanically separated chicken. Did they have to say that? I don't think they would unless they had to. They'd be idiots to voluntarily put that on there.
If they didn't have to, you're totally right.
But I guess it's just so we don't think anyone is just pulling this chicken apart by hand.
But honestly, it kind of tracks with the rest of this food. It seems very confused. It's called José Olé, which is a word that comes really from Spain. And then they're claiming it's Mexican food. It's owned by a Japanese company, and this product itself was made in Ontario, Canada.
Yes,
it just seems like this whole thing is confused.
Distributed by Ajinomoto Foods, North America, Ontario, Canada. Eat well, live well, Ajinomoto.
I beg to differ.
Let's see where this goes on. Processed cheese, hexametaphosphate, lactic acid, onions, tomato paste, contains less than 2% of, this is the filling, seasoning, I doubt that. Modified food starch, the tortilla, that's pretty good. Stone ground corn, masa flour, trace of lime, water.
That's it.
Hey, good job on the tortilla.
Nice.
Ajinomoto.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah. It's a shame they added all of that to the filling. Again, we're jumping ahead a little bit ourselves because you really can't even detect that there's any filling in these.
Not at all. Not at all. Nope.
Depicted on the front with a nice serving of guac, a lime, and some maybe cilantro underneath.
There's
that
a little
lime.
bit of cilantro peeking out.
Yeah.
On the side, on one of the other sides, we have the front and the back of the box are the same. It's the sides that have the most information on them. There's a blurb on one of the sides. It says, we're passionate. Sorry, I'll start at the very beginning. It says, snack time, party time, or any time. José Olé brings the flavor. We're passionate about creating tempting Mexican-inspired foods with the highest standards of taste and quality. Our secret? Mechanically separated chicken. We season chicken with a signature blend of rich and savory spices,
for anyone listening and taking us seriously, it does not say the mechanically separated chicken is their secret. We were not kidding about the mechanically separated chicken being that first ingredient, though.
But it's not here in this blurb. We season chicken with a signature blend of rich and savory spices, then blend with delicious cheddar cheese and cook to perfection in oven-baked corn tortillas for that unbeatable José Olé flavor. Turn everyday snacks into a fiesta of flavor with José Olé.
Yeah. And the other box says exactly the same.
It does.
And the cooking directions were on the last side of the box that I looked at. Even more than once, I turned this box every which way to find the direction.
This is a confusing and confused food. So watch out if you're going to go out and buy these, which I don't know if we'd recommend. Just be wary of this box and this product overall. It's very confused. So we both did. So you did a few in the air fryer and a few in the microwave. Neither of us made them in the oven because I used an air fryer.
Yeah, it wouldn't have taken that long in the oven. It says 7 to 9 minutes in the oven. 5 minutes in an air fryer, 45 seconds to 1 minute in the microwave.
And they all want you to let it stand. Every heating instruction here wants you to let it stand for a minute before eating because the insides do get lava.
Yeah. You know how some of the cheese comes out of things a little. Actually, that proves that there was some cheese because a little bit of the cheese seeped out of one of my mini tacos onto the... So I'm carefully taking the mini tacos out of the air fryer, putting them on a plate, letting them cool that minute. But then I see a little bit of cheese left on there. I just scoop that up with my finger and put it on my tongue, and that burned. That hurt.
Is there anything else? Is there anything else about the box? Because that would be a great transition for taste and texture.
I think we've covered everything. U.S. inspected, serving suggestions, unrealistic photo. This is one of the few things we've bought where I have not made the full box either. There are a bunch of these left. Supposedly about 25 in a package and made 5.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, we've talked cooking methods a little bit. We said what we did as we just covered that. And anything remarkable about your air frying of these little nuggets of taste?
Nope. Nuggets of taste? I don't know about that. That's a bit generous. That's a bit generous. Listen, I'm actually gonna. So here's the thing. When I had for some reason I had higher hopes for these mini tacos. And I was very disappointed to see them when they were out of the box. When I saw them frozen, I was like, ooh, that's not good. Very flat.
Yeah.
And I popped them in the air fryer. And when they came out, like, I knew how they were going to taste when I saw them. I just had a feeling. And I'm just going to jump ahead because I really don't feel like these were the mini tacos were so bad. They don't really deserve a full review, to be honest. It's not worth talking about every little minutia of the taste and the texture.
No.
Folks, it was bad.
I can give you a little bit. I think the shell was not bad out of the air fryer.
It's house baked.
And the impressively short list of ingredients in that, but my biggest note on this, is there anything in there? Is there it just seems like there's nothing. And the microwaved one was somehow chewy and crispy and tough.
Oh, God.
And I took photos of the microwaved taco and taquito, and they just look bad too.
Yeah.
So definitely don't do it that way, especially with how quick these are in the air fryer, in the oven. If you really need something in 45 seconds, for God's sake, just open a bag of something else.
Go eat anything else.
Yeah.
Go eat a fistful of grass or something.
Just get some tortilla chips, because that's basically what we're eating here.
Really? No, so coming out of the air fryer, it looked like it's just brown paste. You're talking about seeing cheese in these tacos. I didn't see any cheese at all. It's like a brown paste, absolutely flavorless. You could have told and convinced me that it was like a bean, like puree or something.
Yeah.
And I would have believed you. It was absolutely tasteless. The texture was disconcerting. It was leaking all over my air fryer. And it was just a bad experience overall. It was terrible. Awful.
Yeah. I think you're right. We don't need to say anything more about these.
No, unless you want to.
We let's give both items a score at the end.
Okay, sure.
Because I think people need to hear our score of these tacos too. So
sure.
Let's just jump over to the box of taquitos.
All right, sounds good.
Which did we do this while we were recording already? That I pointed out that taquitos and mini tacos is the same thing.
That may have been before we started, but just for the record, just entering it for the record, Darren is saying that
taquito means little taco.
And ironically, these were bigger.
They are bigger.
And again, sorry for the listeners who pay attention when they listen to this, and if we're repeating ourselves.
Yeah, it's the box says 15 large, 1.5 ounce taquitos. You could see the filling. These looked more like the photo.
Little bit
on the box.
A little bit.
Yeah. With some little bit of sprinkled cilantro on there too. That looks like it was photoshopped on, perhaps. And definitely. Some pico de gallo in the back, maybe. Again, real cheddar cheese. 7 grams of protein in this one in 2 taquitos.
And instead of house-made tortillas, this one is got a little tag or a badge on it that says full of flavor from slow-cooked beef.
From slow-cooked beef. Yeah.
Must have been real slow. This box features the same blurb as the mini chicken tacos, so I won't bore you with. Oh well, they did make this. Okay, there is a slight change. Actually, there's a slight change. So we're passionate about creating tempting Mexican-inspired foods with the highest standards of taste and quality. Our secret: we slow cook beef with a signature spice blend to create a rich, savory foundation. Then blend in delicious cheddar cheese, all wrapped in a house-baked. Oh, so these are house-baked too.
Again, they're stuck on the house-baked.
Yeah, a house-baked tortilla for that unbeatable José Olé flavor.
Unbeatable.
I don't know about that.
These are flour tortillas. The mini tacos are corn tortillas.
The ingredients list comparable to the tacos, although the serving size is 2 taquitos. You get 260 calories out of those 2. Everything else is pretty much the same. Thankfully, the ingredients for the taquitos don't include mechanically separated beef.
It's a longer list, though.
It is a longer list. The filling claims to use water, beefsteak, and ground beef for their filling.
Yeah. Processed cheddar cheese, tomatoes, tomato juice, tomato paste, onions, jalapenos.
Again, I'm just going to jump ahead. Where the hell was all this?
Yeah.
I didn't taste a goddamn thing.
I was almost going to say that I liked these, but that's probably just in comparison to the mini tacos.
Yeah, they're not much better. This says jalapeno peppers. This says onion powder, a flavor enhancer. Now listen, I like flavor enhancers as much as the next guy, but I couldn't taste any enhanced flavor whatsoever.
No pepper, no onion. The meat and the cheese you could clearly see it there. You could taste it, I thought. It didn't have a lot of taste, but unlike the mini tacos, you could tell that it was there.
Yeah, I guess so. Good. I mean, okay, I will give you that there is more filling in a taquito than there are in the mini tacos.
Yeah. And not quite as crunchy even from the air fryer. I think just because the corn tortilla gets crunchier than the flour.
The ends of my taquitos got crunchy.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
But the middle was soft.
Yeah. Soft middle, crunchy end.
Bingo. Darren's writing that down.
So I did the same with this. I put them in the air fryer. I put one in the microwave. I'm doing it again. Trying to find these
flipping the box around.
Same thing. Oven, 10 to 12 minutes. Air fryer, 5 minutes. Microwave, 1.5 to 2 minutes for 3 pieces. I put just one in, so I thought maybe a minute would do it. But it was still pretty frozen when that minute was up. So I gave it another 30 seconds. And in that 30 seconds, it sort of blew out all of its insides.
Delicious.
Yeah. I got a photo of that I'll share too.
My taquitos, I put them in for 7 minutes in the air fryer, and they looked like they weren't frozen, but they were still kind of undercooked in the middle, like just the tortilla. So I think I left them in for like another minute or two. So they got like 8 to 9 minutes instead.
Wow. I did just 5 minutes, and mine were pretty good.
Well, that's why...
In terms of being cooked.
That's why my ends got crispy, though.
Yes. Yeah. My ends were a little crispier than the middle. The middle wasn't cold, I don't think, but you know what? I did grab these out of the air fryer right with my hands and did not get burned. So
you could have left them in.
I probably should have. Yeah,
leaving them in any longer was not going to help the flavor. How they tasted.
No, there's simply not much flavor on this.
None.
I used some salsa on all of these.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that.
After the first taste, it needed it. I should have thrown some hot sauce on too, or something too. But
I'm glad you said that, because for the mini tacos, I sprinkled a little lime juice on them,
nice.
And so they were basically like lime flavored tortilla chips. Then for the taquitos, I had a little salsa in the fridge, so I put some salsa on one with some lime juice, and I enjoy salsa and lime juice, so that was good. But it didn't really help the taquito overall. You know what I mean? Like the salsa was doing a lot.
Yeah, agreed. And I used some Paul Newman salsa, by the way.
Look at you.
A chunky, medium salsa.
How many salsas do you think you could eat in an hour?
Jars? Spoonfuls?
Jars.
2.
Really?
I'm being realistic with that one.
I could eat 10.
I don't know. Yeah?
10 jars of salsa? Yeah. Just with a spoon. Or just like,
Chug it?
Yeah, chugging it.
Chug it? Yeah. Even a chunky? You're gonna...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably doable. So we've talked taste, which is just completely lacking.
Devoid.
I didn't think the texture of the taquitos was bad. I didn't have a problem with it.
Like the filling?
Yeah.
It was, to me, it was the same as the tacos.
The tacos,
a brown paste. And to your point, there were little visible chunks of cheese in the filling for the taquitos, but there was no taste. There was no taste there.
No. And the appearance of it all is not that great either. Again, the taco's even worse than the taquitos. It's a stoner fast food, really. What else haven't we covered? There's no whimsy here for me. I don't get it. As much as Jose is trying here with the taste de fiesta, it's pushing too hard.
I'm gonna say this is my first cringe. I'm calling both these cringe.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. For sure.
Is that just based on the product alone? like looking at the package you are, or
I think the package,
whole concept?
All of the above.
Okay. See, whimsy cringe for me is something that it's the feeling you get maybe before even trying it, but it doesn't have to be that way, I guess.
I had a feeling before we tried these.
Okay.
It gave me a feeling. Oh, my background is gone. I can't edit now, sorry.
Yeah, you can't change it while recording.
No, that's okay.
That's a close up of a building that you're standing in front of. That's Barcelona sandstone right there.
That's true. Yep.
Yeah.
Famous Barcelona sandstone.
I feel like I paid too much for these things too.
I think mine were like $5.99 a box.
Fuck.
I think. I forget.
I paid $8.39 for the mini tacos.
Oh no, Darren.
And $8.49 for the taquitos.
Holy shit. Oh God.
So no more of doing like two things where they're both going to be crappy.
Yeah.
And I'm spending that much.
This is not, the value is bad for these because they're just terrible.
Terrible value. I looked at Instacart to figure out where to get these. We were looking for a specific filling in each of these. Instacart sucked in this instance. I don't know whose fault it is. Instacart, the stores.
Why are you using Instacart to check the inventory at stores?
Because
rather than going to the store's website.
Because I figured Instacart will give you several stores at once. I should have gone to the store's website.
I'd recommend that in future. Yeah. Although I had almost as difficult a time figuring out where, because we were kind of torn between two different brands. I won't say the other one just in case we do them later for something. Yeah. But we were caught between two different brands, and it's a limited market for these taquitos. There are only so many brands, and there are only so many filling options. So it was hard to coordinate between the two places where we are exactly what we'd get.
You know what? To go back to something we have reviewed before, and I enjoyed much more, I'm going to say if you are craving something like this, go get yourself a Red's burrito.
Yeah.
Go with the frozen burritos rather than these tasteless little shells of disappointment.
Tasteless little shells of disappointment. They used to say that about me before I started therapy.
Well, good for you for being in therapy.
Thanks. Let's do a final rating.
And I don't want anyone to think I'm saying that jokingly or any way either, because I am as well, and it's been fantastic for me.
Good. It's been great for me too.
No sarcasm there. No sarcasm intended.
I think everybody should be in therapy, even therapists.
I'm sure many of them are.
All right, let's move on to our final ratings here.
Yeah.
Do you want to both do mini tacos and then both do taquitos?
Yeah, let's do the mini tacos first.
All right.
I don't know if I'm going to be as harsh on this as you might be, but I'm not going to be nice either. These can't go above a 2. I'm giving them a 1.5.
Okay.
So that's a little more than a hot mess.
To me, honestly, that sounds generous. I'm going to give the mini tacos a groundbreaking -1.
-1. All right.
They were terrible. And you know what? They're getting a -1 because they're bad, but they make no attempt to be appetizing at all.
No. And you know what, Max? We need to put a picture of these on Reddit in that group, because this photo is really misleading. They have a double, triple, quadruple the amount of filling that they are showing.
Yeah. There's like a teaspoon. There's a teaspoon of filling in each taco.
No, there's not. There's a couple of milligrams.
That's awful.
At best.
And again, it's not even good. If it was only a little filling, but the filling was like, oh, okay, I can taste a little bit of chicken, or I can taste the cheese in there, but it makes no attempt.
No.
So this is getting. I think I checked, and I'm pretty sure that's actually the lowest score. No food has ever gotten a negative number before.
I think I've given a 0.
You've given a 0, and I've given a 0, but this is the first negative.
Yeah. So we don't have a name for that. I think 0 was our absolute 0, or I don't know. Like the
let's say steamed.
Steamed.
Yeah.
Hell. Maybe hell should be in there somewhere.
Hellfire can be later.
Hellfire.
All right, so let's establish at some point a negative rating.
Okay.
That goes from hot mess to hell.
Okay.
0 to -5.
All right. We'll work on that another time. We're going to have to purposefully go find some frozen shit to
yes.
No, not literally, but something we don't expect to be good.
I was going to say the wintertime is coming, and those of us with dogs could easily source some frozen shit.
We could.
Speaking of frozen shit, let's talk taquitos.
No, I thought these were slightly better. I'm debating whether I can even...
Darren, don't give them higher than a 2. Please don't give them higher than a 2. I'm begging you. I'm begging you.
I won't. But I'm going to give them the 2. I thought these were a little better, so I'm giving them the 2. Warmed over, right? It's a warmed over. I don't know. That warmed over sounds too good for them, but I'll stick with the 2. Yeah.
For me, the taquitos were better only in the sense that they were more filling, and therefore I had to eat less of them. So, I'm gonna give them a. See, if the mini tacos got a -1, here's the thing. You're absolutely right. If you're craving this kind of food, there are so many better options in terms of flavor, in terms of value. So I'm giving these taquitos a 0.
Okay.
0.
That's fair.
Because yes, in a way they are a little better, but not by much, and not in any way that counts. So 0.
Sorry, Jose. I'm really hoping now you're not real. So
I still hope Senor Olé is real, so we can give him a piece of our mind.
There is another brand we didn't have that someone has mentioned to me once as not being good, as being worse than José Olé.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Worse than this?
Yeah. I'll tell you when we're not recording what that was. And I saw a couple of other brands. Three big ones. One I hadn't heard of much, but I'd be curious if someone is trying other brands of this stuff. I bet we need to put a photo of this and our review on the Reddit frozen food boards, because that board is filled with people who I imagine love this, and we're going to get a lot of flack.
So some people do love this food. I will say I know people personally that love taquitos in particular because they are relatively cheap and they make a decent meal if you're, But I have to be honest and true to Frozen Nation here. I have a responsibility to.
And don't pay over $5 for this.
No.
I've spent $17 on things that I don't want here.
Yeah. All right. With our review in the bag, we should move on to our segment because today, Darren's the one in the hot seat.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, let's take a quick break and we'll come back with that segment. I'll try to mentally prepare.
Try as you might. We'll see how you do.
And we're back, and I think I'm ready.
Okay, great. That was very fast. Okay.
Well, we didn't need to. You actually wanted
to
take a break?
No, I'm good. I was gonna.
You're good?
I was gonna use that break to kind of give you a little bit of a.
Okay,
maybe
let's do that.
Pseudo preparation. No. But if you want to jump right in, let's jump right in. So lately on this podcast, we've been expanding our horizons. We are and always will be the world's number one podcast about frozen foods.
Comedy podcast about frozen foods.
We might be.
We're working our way to. You know how we got there too, right?
By being the only. By being the only frozen food podcast in the world?
Well, let's not say that too much. I was going for a joke. I threw this one at you the other night, too. We got to be the world's number one comedy podcast of frozen food by thawing our way to the top.
Oh, that's right. Of course. Thank you. Mm-hmm. In the spirit of expanding our horizons, we've ventured into math. We've done some world cuisine. And so I wanted to test our geography skills.
Okay.
Today. This is based on a quiz that I found online on Sporkle.com. We're both familiar with Sporkle because we've been to some bar trivia hosted by Sporkle.
We have.
So in this, we can post a link to this quiz so Sporkle gets the full credit for creating it in the first, for us. But the quiz is this. I have a list of 40 countries.
Okay.
I'm looking for, in 5 minutes, as many countries you can name whose first letter starts with one of the letters from taco. So I can give you
countries.
So
okay.
I will tell you this. And I'm going to kind of stall a little bit before we start the time so you can kind of gather your thoughts.
Okay.
So in the list that I have, again, from Sporkle, there are 12 countries that start with the letter T, 11 for A, 16 for C, and only 1 for O.
Oman.
We haven't started the time yet.
Oh,
but
okay.
Okay. It sounds like you're ready. So I'm going to start a timer here, and I'm ready to mark in, aren't I? Yes. Okay. All right. So I will give you Oman. I will mark that one off now, so you can't say that one again.
Okay. Well, I've got it, so I don't have to say it again.
Good. I'm saying officially for the record,
okay.
You're good on that one.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Time is starting now.
All right. I'm going to hit the A's first.
Okay.
Austria, Australia, Antigua, Andorra.
Hold on. You said Antigua and Andorra. I'm not seeing. Oh, Andorra, I am. Antigua, no.
No, it's an island. Maybe it's part of something else. It's a Caribbean island. Turkey, Turkmenistan.
So Antigua is here. It's linked with a B one. Antigua and Barbuda.
Barbuda. Okay. Turkey and Turkmenistan.
Yes.
Thailand.
Yes.
Is there anything that starts with the?
There's nothing that starts with D.
I wasn't sure. There had. I should focus on one, but I'm going to jump to C now. Chile, Canada, Czechia or Czech Republic.
Czech Republic is on here.
Costa Rica.
Nice.
I got to jump around the letters now. Antarctica is not a country, right? It's not established as a country, I don't think.
Not on this list, no.
No. What am I missing?
You're at 2 minutes.
How many minutes do I have?
You have 3 minutes left.
3 minutes left. I should have opened a map.
That would be cheating.
Oh, it would be. Colombia, did I get that? Argentina. My mumbling is not good podcasting.
That's okay. I'll cut it.
So, yeah, I'm just trying to think by continents, and I'm sure I'm missing things all over the place. I think I've been through South America and think I have everything there.
Yes. I'm going to suggest you start thinking about Africa. There's a couple countries in Africa you can hit.
Congo.
Not on the list.
No. I'm going to embarrass myself like players on Carmen Sandiego by not knowing Africa well enough. Chad. Angola.
Well done. There's a couple of big ones in each category that you're missing.
China.
You've got just about 30 seconds left.
I don't know if I'm going to get anything else. I'm
10
done.
seconds.
Yeah, I'm done.
3, 2, 1. Oh, and
that was
that's
bad.
It. Not great.
7. Did I get 18? Not even halfway.
You got 17. Would you like to hear the countries you were missing in each letter?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 17. Yeah.
All right. For T, you were missing Taiwan, Tajikistan, Tanzania, Timor-Leste, Togo, Tonga, Trinidad and Tobago, Tunisia, Tuvalu.
Yeah, the only one I think I should have known was Trinidad and Tobago.
And Taiwan.
Yeah, true. Yeah, debatable whether that's a country by some people, but you're right. I should have gotten that.
For A, you were missing Afghanistan, Albania, Algeria, Armenia, and Azerbaijan. In C, you were missing Cambodia, Cameroon, Cape Verde, Central African Republic, Comoros, Cote d'Ivoire, Croatia, Cuba, and Cyprus.
Cuba. I should have gotten Cuba. Yeah.
Could have gotten Cuba.
I mean, I've heard of all of these countries, of course, but there's a bunch of obscure, rarely spoken about ones that
yes, are
on those lists. Good game. I like that.
Well, with 17 out of 40, I would say that's pretty good.
It's like just a C minus.
Yeah, that's C's get degrees.
That's right. A gentleman's C.
Well done.
And we need a name for that game, but I liked it.
Good. I worked really hard on it. Again, a shout out to our friends at, well, not our friends, but just shout out to Sporkle for that game. That's where I got it from.
Sporkle actually have this taco list?
Yes, it was on their website. It was
wow.
I tried it first. You type in the name of the country and it adds it to the list as it counts down the time.
Yeah. I bet we could get the same thing by asking AI for all countries that begin with those letters.
Well, you could, but I used Sporkle.
Thank you, Sporkle. I'm just going to compare lists. Maybe not right now, but later. All right. Another good episode, Max.
Fantastic.
Hopefully we didn't bore people with some of that, but if we turned anybody away from buying José Olé mini tacos or taquitos,
good.
We have done a good deed.
You're welcome. We're performing a public service with this podcast.
Yes, we are. You can cut some of this. I am checking AI.
Why? I just told you the country you're missing. Do you trust me?
No, I do. I'm checking Sporkle.
Well, while Darren does that, I will once again, as we do with every episode, encourage our listeners to write to us. frozebrospod@gmail.com.
Actually,
let us know. frozebrospod@gmail.
Torkel should know that Google's AI, Gemini, says there are 50.
Well, write a strongly worded letter to Mr. Sporkle then.
Yeah, I'll compare that later.
Anyway, folks, write to us. Listeners, let us know what we should review next.
Actually,
what?
One of the countries they include is Congo, which I said. Republic.
Great.
Maybe because it's officially Republic of the Congo. So that's
perhaps.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You were saying you were giving our website or Gmail.
Yeah, I was saying, fucking write to us, listeners. That's all I was saying.
Yeah, we'll take your questions. We will maybe answer them or ridicule you. We wouldn't do that.
No, don't say that.
We wouldn't do that. We love you. We love you all. We want to hear from you.
Don't discourage all the people that were going to write in. That are now going, oh, no, I'm not going to.
If you've tried some of these tacos or taquitos and you know of a better brand or have, even want to challenge us on this, let us know.
Yeah, please. Thank you. Oh, and follow us on Instagram, the Froze Bros.
Yeah, we've had some videos up there recently.
And they're doing pretty well.
Yeah, they look good. And
thank you to Substrates for the theme song. Check them out at substrates.bandcamp.com.
Yes, do that. And I think we're done here, Max. Until next week.
Great. Until next time.
Yeah, and we're gonna plan ahead a little bit more next time.
Yes, we should. So we're not running around.
Not be out shopping in the hour before recording.
Yeah, no. We got this, D-Man. We got this. All right.
We got it.
Peace out.
Fro you later.
Fro you frickin' later.